Ready? Go again. There you go. P, introduce yourselves.
Y'all, you know what it is. It's your girl Pusha P here with the Exotic Network.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Y'all know what it is. It's your boy Guapo here with Guapo's Exotics and the Exotic Network.
And as always, you guys already know, it's Wilson from the Zach Network, and we are starting our year right this year. We're a little bit behind, February, but it's not that bad. It's not that bad. How's the people out there, man? We haven't been live since 2022. Can you guys believe that?
You're lying.
2022 was the last time, technically, we went live.
That's a long time.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like that, does it, though?
I feel like last year was so busy. I think for all of us too.
Yeah, honestly, I feel the same. Especially with how many shows came about between here and then. We went to Rumble in the Jungle. What was that? We're on 4.0 this month, right? Or 5?
We're on 4.
We're on 4. So we went to last one, which was 3. Only Frenchie's on their number, 4th show?
No, that was 3.
Well, that was 3, but they have 2
other.
other. They had
for
the UK.
The festival.
Yeah,
and,
they had
wait, that was didn't they have the UK?
They had the
the one in
UK
the
one.
UK.
They had a lot of stuff, man. So it's been a pretty crazy ride, and to get back into it, man, it's been smooth. We even did the podcast, right? Well, yeah, the interview with Mike at the bar. Mm-hmm. What you guys think about it? 2023. Let's do a real quick recap before we can go into the new stuff, man.
You're talking about the Rich interview?
Well, we did that one too. Yeah,
we did a lot last year, low key.
Yes, we did.
That one that was at the Cigar Lounge. That was so nice.
That was next level, and it was really crazy because it ain't never been done before. So that was for sure nice. I ain't gonna lie.
Then that was also before Karate Body took off too.
Yeah.
So that was dope to get the beginning of it and just see his dog just skyrocket out of nowhere.
Yeah, and then so we did. Oh yeah, Karate. Well, what do you guys actually before I even go into the next one? Karate Body. I know P. You've done a little bit of work yourself. What do you guys think right now? He got a couple productions down on the ground now, right?
Yeah, he got a lot more than a couple. I ain't gonna lie.
So let's
He
talk
going
about
crazy
it.
right now.
Talk to him.
And actually, I just bred to him. So I took a direct crown daughter, Ruby Rose, to Karate Body. She loaded right now. She drop any day. So that's something definitely a lot of people is looking forward to. We getting a lot of messages about that. If you really been out on the lookout and looking at Ruby Rose, you can see that she's a next level female, and it don't really come too often that look like her. You know what I mean? So that's for sure. Brace yourself for that one because that's finna blow for sure.
So the dog is next level if we use them.
For sure.
Hey, you guys say it. You guys are the official. You guys have got him. So, what do you guys think though? Moving forward, is he still gonna be because he was kind of the bottom end of 2023. It wasn't he wasn't at the start of the game of 2023. He was kind of he came in July, a little bit after that, right?
Yes,
yeah.
So he was the bottom half, but that was a really good stud out of the blue that came out of literally the blue. Nobody, I would have never thought something like that would have came out at the bottom of the year. Usually I see it right now a lot of dogs are coming out. But what do you guys think? Could he possibly be the stud of the year?
Of last year?
Yeah. Or I know there's a lot. There was a lot.
A lot.
Yeah, because he's still on his first wave.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And when I mean first wave, it's you got the believers and people that match up heads and stuff like that. But the really proof is in the production, and his production is looking crazy right now. So once people see his production grow and see what he able to throw, that's when you feel me that second, third wave come in where a lot of people start flowing in. You feel me? He's still young too, so it's hard to say. You know what I mean?
No, you're not wrong. So if he isn't, what would you guys categorize as? If not, okay, so let's not say the best of 2023. Let's say top 5. Okay. Top 5.
Sure.
Would you put him in top
order?
In no particular order right now. Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna put you guys on the spot, but in no particular order. So he would be top 5 or would he be top 10 of 2023? Come on. What do you guys think?
I would say top 5.
Yeah,
top
sure,
5
top
for
5.
sure.
Yeah, I would for sure say top 5.
Top 5. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So what else is in that top 5?
Of last year?
Yeah.
Definitely Crown.
Yeah,
Crown, of course.
for
Yep.
sure.
Okay,
Burrito.
Wait, say that one again.
Burrito.
Burrito. Okay.
Yeah.
Definitely putting in a lot of work out there down south for sure.
Yeah. There was.
What about Kobe?
Yeah, definitely.
What about
Kobe.
Kobe?
Definitely
Yeah, I was
Kobe.
like,
Yeah,
Definitely
come on,
making
don't-
a lot of noise.
Don't do my boy wrong. You know, I've been seeing him a lot at the shows. Y'all just not gonna talk about him like that. Come on. So Kobe's been doing some good work. So that's 3: Bull Burrito, Burrito,
Oh, KB.
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 For sure. For
Okay,
sure.
okay,
I was
okay.
thinking that.
Yeah.
KB
You
definitely.
can't name a top 5 without Trap Baby.
Trap Baby.
His
Okay.
own for sure.
Yeah.
So okay, so after the, so you're saying Crown, Karate Body, Kobe, Burrito, and then KB, right? That's
Yeah.
5. Dang, no TBC line. Y'all telling me that nothing came out 2023 from our guys over there?
Why you put me on the spot
Damn,
like
right?
that?
Crazy.
Dang.
I gotta ask.
Now
tough
Mike
questions,
is
man,
gonna
tough
hit me
questions.
up like, what in the
Yeah,
world?
what happened? I was about to say, I was like, where are you gonna put Mike at, man? Because he's been doing some crazy work. 2023 was, I think, probably one of the craziest years for TBC Mike. You know, with Beastie Boy
He
and
popped out.
Sonic.
Oh, my love beat, and he did close out. That was the last year to lock in Sonic and Beastie Boy, because now he got a
Exactly.
whole new line.
right. So, and he hasn't even really
I
shown
can't
nothing.
even
But
lie though. Beastie Boy definitely, as you know, I love Beastie Boy. And then you can't forget Sonic. Without Sonic, you wouldn't have, Boogie. Without Boogie, you wouldn't have Karate Body.
see what I mean? That's, man. So we got to reevaluate that top 5, huh?
Yeah,
The top 5 look
it's
like
hard to say a top 5.
All right, so I'm not gonna.
Especially when you're talking about like time frames, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think top
Each
half.
dog got his little time frame. and
Yeah.
Time period.
I think top half of the year, you got to
Yeah,
put Sonic
I think
in,
definitely
and,
there
yeah,
gotta be like seasons
for
them.
it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's jump forward in time. We're going, into 2024. It's February. It's the beginning of February. Where do you guys think the game is going right now? Because a lot of breeders are popping out to shows, and they're showing their productions, and now they're showing the pups that aren't so little. Their domes are starting to grow up. These dogs, because I mean, let's be honest. We've already got like 6 shows in. Like, there's been a lot of
Yeah.
shows, and it's
And then you got
30
Rumble
days
in
in.
the Jungle.
Rumble in the
coming,
Jungle's right around the corner. So
Rumble in
like,
the Jungle definitely gonna be a movie.
yeah. So it's not like it's been a small, like, slow start to 2024. What do you guys
it's
feel?
already flying by.
Exactly.
You
Come on,
said
speak on it. These dogs. What do you guys as breeders looking at right now at the beginning of the year, this season?
There's a lot of nice ass dogs already that I personally got my eyes on, and you too as well. So one, of course, we gotta give it to Playball. Trenches is fucking crazy.
Definitely.
Okay.
He's
Okay.
a Crown son. If you don't know who he is, he's Crown Ranty Sensei, and
Okay.
so he's
So some good blood
crazy.
right there.
Yes, and he is spitting. Now he's spitting. What was the? Is it
Chocolate.
Yeah.
Chocolate tries.
Yeah.
And he's still young. He 20-some breeders in, so
He just
For
turned
sure.
a year old, and he has.
yeah, for sure. If y'all ain't checked out Trenches, y'all go check out Playball Kennels on Instagram and go look at Trenches, man, because that's one of definitely top 5 Crown Sons in the game right now. Definitely.
Okay.
And definitely up and coming 2024. Snake Eyes.
Snake Eyes.
Snake
Definitely.
Eyes is Snake
You got
Eyes.
King.
King.
got King.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it a little essay?
Yep, little essay.
Hey, man, they're running out
The
of
name
these
song.
dogs, huh? He's the little essay. Hey, little essay. Come on,
I know.
cousin.
You thought it was your cousin, huh?
Hey, I ain't gonna call you when little essay. You
When
know,
you
like,
start breeding.
little essay. What up, little essay? That'd be a name I'd call my dog. Come on.
That's cute. Yeah, it's definitely cute.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a lot of.
So,
Man,
but you guys
I
just-
got a stud coming up.
Definitely.
Yeah, well,
Ooh,
definitely.
come on,
you
speak
know,
on
the
it.
Exotic Network is on that first photo shoot.
Goddamn.
Man, pop your shit, P.
Stop
Pop
fucking
your
with
shit.
me.
Yeah, so we definitely got that coming up. His name is Ben Baller. Playball also produced him. So why not push somebody's, stud that I believe, whose camp I believe in completely. So I'm excited. Y'all stay tuned. He's small, compact. Like, he's what y'all been missing out. So make sure y'all tap in and get some of that Ben Baller. What can we say? Come.
Juice. Get some of that
juice.
Ben
The
Baller
juice,
juice.
the juice, the
Ben
juice.
Baller
Come on,
juice.
Mhm.
come on, P. Can't just be saying that shit out here.
I know, right?
Come on, we already know how it get real nitty and gritty on the goddamn internet. But okay, so as breeders, you guys just named a shit ton from the West Coast. Anything from the East Coast? You know, I've been going a lot out there, and
I feel like Detroit got a lot going on too.
really, Detroit.
Yeah, cause Zag got Fat Al. Is it
Yeah,
Fat
Fat Al going crazy
No,
out there.
no, Fat Joe.
No, Fat Joe.
Fat Joe. Fat Al is by Littlefoot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
He got over 100 lock-ins, I believe, with Fat Joe.
And then they've been going. They got their live going on. I think that's pretty cool. Have you been able to tap into that, Wilson?
The bully auction.
No, I haven't.
Yeah.
You
So
know?
they have a bull. I'm not sure if you're aware of it. They have a bully auction every Friday.
Yeah, it's going on right now, I
Yeah.
believe.
Really?
Yeah, every Friday night, and I think it's dope for the community. Like I've seen people go on there and sell puppies like quick. Then they also got the stud. What do they call it?
Like they auction off stud fees and
Yeah,
stuff like
stud
that.
credits. So what you normally wouldn't pay, or what you would pay, you pay like a
A
fraction,
fraction
of
of
it.
the cost.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's really a blessing to camps that really don't get a lot of limelight too. You know what I mean? And the camps that don't get exposure, you can hop on there, showcase your litter, showcase your dogs, showcase the dope females or whatever you're trying to sell. And they actually on there selling dogs. They actually on there auctioning off stud fees. And I feel like that's something that that's good to the game because it's keeping the audience, it's keeping the people, keeping the people going.
And it's keeping the community united.
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah, like seeing so
Definitely.
many breeders in there, like laughing, joking, playing with each other. I think that's dope. The male breeders the other day, they had a game of Call of Duty going on, and I think there was like 15 to 30 groups, and everybody was just hanging out. So I think we needed that, like the unification with everybody. With
Okay.
the last year's breeding.
So wait,
got tough.
where is that? Is that out here in the East Coast? Or not East Coast. I'm sorry, the West Coast. Or where do they have that live going?
It's on Instagram, so it's basically a global thing. It's people from all over the world. So you got Zag over there in Detroit, Michigan, and you got Trap out there in Texas. So it's people from all over the states, and then the people that actually go on there and showcase their dogs is from all over the world, California, all over. Wherever you at, you can tap in, showcase your dogs. That's why I say it's a blessing to the game, and it gives some of the people that need exposure. You know what I mean? And then I actually seen like Zag actually come out his pocket and pay people when some miscommunication went happen with the money and stuff like that. So it seemed like it's all straight good business all around the board, and the people that's throwing it, I feel like they doing something good, and they should keep it going.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay. I like
definitely
that.
should keep it going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, well, I also wanted to, I just had something in my head and I just forgot it. I ain't gonna hold you. Out there in the East Coast, the Exotic Network has been having some good luck, and we've been able actually to go out there and see a lot of these
Yes, like
dogs.
dogs.
Yes. There's a couple. There's a breeder and there's a podcast that's coming out. I swear to God, it's coming out. We've just been backed up and killing it over here with so much productions. But they got some nice dogs. I'm not gonna say they're better dogs, but I feel like I think the one thing that the East Coast is missing is unification compared to the West Coast. But what do you guys see out there now going forward? Because it's not like they don't got good dogs. They got some good dogs. It's just I think their marketing is probably a little bit different
I
than,
think they're
than over here.
networking. They're lacking in networking because I'm not gonna lie to you. I was privileged to be a judge in North Carolina in October, and I went in and was like, "All right, here I come to judge." That was tough judging those dogs. Like they
Really?
had some beautiful dogs out there where I was like, "Dang, like y'all need to come to the Bully Expo when George throws it." Like these dogs need to be seen. Like I think it might have to do with the networking, more so. But they're coming with them dogs. Don't get them twisted. Like Texas has some good ass shit.
Hey, okay, so hold up, real quick. It's Texas, East Coast, West Coast. It's that's like kind of.
That's down
I
south.
don't know, man. Texas is kind of their own thing, huh?
Wait, they're their own section, and you can't
Yeah.
even take that from them.
Yeah, I'm like,
Yeah,
I don't even.
I can't take that.
Yeah, I can't throw them in the
Definitely.
East Coast battle or the West Coast. I'm like, Texas is so damn big. I'm like, yeah, y'all just Texas, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't even know if I want to say down south. 'Cause Florida's its own thing too.
Yeah, oh, don't compare them motherfuckers over there.
Florida's
That's
its
a completely
own
different thing over there too.
They got some pretty big shows out there in Florida too.
Yeah. But I want to say, like, I feel like Florida's more dominated by like the Frenchie world. Wouldn't you think?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I wanna
definitely.
say
That's where
Florida
Frenchie
was
Bowl is hosted at.
Yeah,
Like
it
a
is.
lot,
It
bully.
is.
I feel like Texas kind of specialize in the bullies because a lot of the big bully shows is in Texas. Not saying that Frenchie don't pop out too, because Frenchie do
Yeah.
pop out, but
But I mean, I think you're right. The
Yeah, I want to say
Texas
it's
is
a
more of a
dominated
bully.
state by
Yeah.
Frenchies. In the I mean, some of the biggest Florida. Isn't off the leash?
yeah.
Justin, isn't he in Florida?
No, he's in Texas, I believe.
Oh, I didn't know that. I always thought he was.
No,
in
yeah, he's in
Florida.
Texas. I think I believe he's in
Definitely.
Texas. But I think the up here, up north in the Bay is pretty much Frenchy land. Like that's the mecca.
Yeah, the
Everybody
Bay.
says it, and I'm not gonna hold you. Like with Valley and Venture right around the corner, it really is. Like last year, we went, we shot it. It was an amazing show. Way more would turn out with a lot of dogs. Hulk was crazy, but it's really like when they say it's the mecca for Frenchies, bro. Besides the only Frenchie show, that is probably one of the craziest like
I love
looking
the
Frenchies
Frenchie
out there.
show. I
And-
love it. Like I look forward to it.
And it's like all these states that we just named, they all throw pretty big shows.
Yeah.
Florida, Texas, California. I feel like when it comes to the East Coast, like New York and stuff like that, we don't really hear too many
The
big
Carolinas
shows
have
like
been
that.
definitely throwing big shows as well.
Exactly. So it's mainly just down south and stuff. That's why I feel like the people in New York don't get the exposure that they're supposed to get because it ain't no shows being thrown. So how is people able to pop out and
Or maybe
showcase
there
their
is, and
stuff
we're
unless
just
they get on
not,
the plane?
like the networking's probably off because I'm just,
Yeah.
But definitely, I feel like there's the biggest shows are in. I think if you want to get your dog seen, it's gonna be Florida, Texas,
Yeah,
and
Cali.
California.
Hey, and actually, real quick, Worst Dad on YouTube on the chat. Thank you very much for that little bit of information. We were low on the audio, and I appreciate it. We are monitoring the chat. We have somebody in the chat for us, and he just said, "What's up, y'all?" If you want to actually tell us who you are, because Worst Dad is just a username, and I don't know who you are, and I'm pretty sure you know us. Come on, say
we
something.
don't want to refer to you as
Worst
dad.
Dad. That's not good. If you had a cooler nick username, I would be like, yeah, but you got like Worst Dad. Help me out.
Right, but we definitely got some big ass shows coming up too. I mean, Rumble in the Jungles this month, and then you got Rise of the Bullies. You got
Valley Invasion.
yes, Valley Invasion. There's so many up and coming shows. There's the shows out in New Mexico. There's Jesse's show with California. July 6th.
Oh my God! Thank you for the reminder.
Yeah, that one's
VIP
gonna
show
be big.
July 6th. Stop fucking with me. It's up in the Bay. Valencia. It's some Visalia.
Visalia?
Visalia. I don't know where that is. And
I don't
actually,
know. We don't know how to say it.
I don't say it. This is my second language. My first language is Spanish. Thank you.
Yeah, what he said.
What he said. What he said. Yeah. And actually, Worst Dad is actually Up Top Exotics. We appreciate you for the help. Thank you.
Up
No, you did
top.
not come off route at all. And he just told us actually the Colorado show locked dope too, huh? The Colorado show, Top Dog, not Top Dog. I'm sorry, Top Exotic. Oh damn, bro, I am fucking it up right now.
No,
Up
it's
Top
okay.
Exotics.
Hooked on Phonics, we got you. After this, I'm gonna order it on
God damn it.
Amazon.
Up Top Exotics. What do you mean by the Colorado show? I don't. Do you guys know what the Colorado show is? Maybe I'm not looped in all the way as
I'm
you can
not
tell.
gonna lie to y'all. I got a mom brain. Like
I know. Golden
forget.
Line and them just had a show in Colorado, but I don't
Oh,
know.
maybe that's what he's talking about.
Did it just pass Up
updated
Top?
one.
You guys, you gotta clarify for me because I haven't seen anything from Colorado.
Let me check my.
Besides that, like, oh, Utah last year. I know that it's a little late November, but Utah was crazy. I did not expect it to be as crazy as it was. It was kind of a Frenchy show, but the bullies that did show up were really nice. They weren't.
Ooh, you're
Nothing
talking about
to
last
lack
year's
on.
shows?
Yeah, last year. Well,
One of my
just a little
favorite
bit.
shows, and I think I told you last time we did this was the rooftop. The rooftop only exotics.
That was in LA, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah,
I remember
Yes.
seeing,
definitely
and I was gonna
fire.
go. I was so mad.
It
I
was
was so
so much
fucking
fun.
tired that day. If I would have just took a Red Bull, I
And
would
I
probably
think
showed up.
Before that one, they had the what was it called? It was the barbecue that they had in
Long Beach.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that one was a vibe.
That one was
I
really
ain't
good.
gonna
I remember seeing a lot of
hold
footage
y'all.
out of that one. And that
I
one
was
really
walking
nice.
with like 3-4 beers. Everybody was offering me carne asada,
Carne
barbecue
asada,
place.
homie.
Man,
That was the day I
lit.
bought Ruby Rose. Huh?
Yeah, that was the day.
I
Oh,
bought Ruby
damn.
Rose.
It was so that one was, and I think that was like who Rucci, Big LA. I think that was all of them.
Yeah,
Um,
definitely.
um, um,
Hey, up top, Exotics, he actually said that Colorado show happened last month. So that's part of this year's. We're going to have to look into that one. We have to find it, but I'm going to take your word for it because he said Kenny was there. And we got to say,
Oh,
of
yeah.
course,
Pretty cool. So.
yeah, of course. But we got to say hi to our girl, GDL Bullies. She's doing great. She just tapped in the chat. We appreciate you coming over here. We love you. I
Her
swear to
dog,
God. Hey.
Rucci, I think his name's Rucci. Yeah.
Yeah, she
Her
should be
too,
up.
she been
She's actually
outside.
she just went to the Las Vegas show. Oh, we were at the Las Vegas show. What do you guys think about that? Did you guys see it? You guys saw it online. I know you guys saw it online. What did you guys think about it?
It was definitely some big dogs in the building. I wish I could have went. I ain't gonna lie. I was talking to Playboy about that. That's definitely a show we wish we could have popped out. I got a fluffy litter on the ground right now that I've been whelping, and then I got Ruby about to drop any day. That's the only reason I didn't go to that show. But I heard it was some big dogs in the building, man, and they was stacking that shit up for sure.
They had some really good stack offs. Of course we shot the show. And we're gonna show some stuff. We're finishing the edit, but it was some good dogs. It wasn't nothing to play around. Who threw it again? Hella Bands did great. This was his second show, and it was
Was it?
Yeah, it was.
Oh, and then he has is it the New Jersey one as well?
New Jersey.
He has one coming up in New Jersey, I want to say, as well. He's out here putting in work. Too.
He
And
is.
He also
Hella
has
Bands
an
is
up and
working.
coming stud State Property.
State Property.
That's his dog's name. Yes.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah. I believe he's a co-owned with Tatev. So
Yes,
yes,
I do
so he
remember that.
also
I
has
remember that.
Yeah.
Yes, I do. And actually, just to answer this real quick in the chat, yes, the Exotic Network will be out there with Pure Quality Media. We're shooting stuff for Rumble in the Jungle. You should ask, and I will ask for you. Up top, Exotics, is Pushin P and Guapo gonna be at Rumble in the Jungle?
He's dropping a litter.
Yeah, I'm gonna be dropping a litter. So
He's dropping it, but I don't know if Guapo's comfortable with being alone with the litter, then I might take off. You know?
Damn, P, you gonna do your boy
Pusha
like
P
that?
might definitely
I
be in
gotta
the
go. I
building.
gotta
Outside.
show up. I gotta show up real
No,
quick.
my link up ladies will be out there definitely holding it down for me as well, and of course the Exotic Network. So you know I might not. I don't know yet. We'll see. There's definitely a lot of shows coming up. So, but the Rumble in the Jungle is one of the dopest shows. You gotta get
that's
into
one you
June
don't want to
movies.
miss.
Yeah.
Sure.
If you're in the bully community, I feel like this is this year. I want to say this might be this year's biggest show.
Especially if you got a stud. If you got a stud,
You got to be outside.
you got to get outside.
Well, so then there's the other thing is right now coming into the spring summer season, what would you guys say is the better season for these dog shows? A lot of people I feel personally, it's better for the fall for the dogs themselves.
The fall and the beginning of the year.
The beginning of the
me
year.
personally, I don't bring out dogs during the summer.
Yeah, but then there's a lot of summer dog shows.
There's a lot. I go. Don't get me
Yeah.
wrong. I go, but I don't bring dogs.
Yeah, but I feel like I'm not a breeder, but just looking, I'm a dog lover, and I'm like, damn, dude, like, just hearing the stats. Oh, 3 dogs died this time, or this. I was just
Every
like,
year,
yeah,
same thing.
Same
And I'm
thing,
not
bro.
gonna lie.
Come
I'm
on.
tired of people blaming it on the shows or the show hosts. That's on you guys. You as a breeder should know the signs of your dog. And no show is worth losing your dog. So if you see it starting to hyperventilate or whatever, just grab your dog and go home.
Yeah,
Exactly.
1000%. Real quick PSA for the dog community: keep your dog hydrated. 1, 2. If you already know your dog has some sort of breathing issues, we already know these dogs aren't the best at. My fucking
That's that
list.
Spanish. Look,
A bit.
he's doing
you-
promises.
Damn. We already know that they're not the best at breathing. Be really careful. I know we're just saying this, and I had to bring it up just because I know that summer shows are around the corner, spring's about to be over, and this nice, cool weather is about to leave us. So just be careful, especially these new breeders that might not know. Keep them ice packs with you because your dog might need them. All right. And going into it, P.
Yes, sir.
What about them? The females, man. The females have been doing some work lately. The female breeders have been showing up and been showing out. They've been talking their shit, and we as a community have been supporting it. What do you think? I know you a little bit more tapped in than most of us.
I'm sorry, I don't know who they are. I'm just kidding.
Oh, damn!
No, the females
yeah,
are really
they're doing great.
outside. I want to say from when I first started, there was not that many females. I literally could count on like one hand how many big name breeders there was. The first time I ever came into the Exotic Network, I remember that was one of the questions you guys gave me was what females did I look up to coming into this, and I remember telling you guys I wasn't aware of any females when I came into it. So to now see, like I said, I'm part of a group now that's all women, and to see so many other women out here doing their thing, it's a dope feeling. They're on tables, they're standing toe to toe with the guys, like some of their dogs. I'm like, God damn, where'd you get that dog from?
I ain't gonna hold you. Like this year, I think is gonna be. I don't want to say. You guys have been putting in the work. The
We got
legwork
something
is
to prove.
yes, and you guys do. And I'm not gonna say you guys don't, but I'm happy to see it because now it's not like kind of like mosey in my ass into the table. Now it's like move the fuck out the way. I got a dog. Let me show my dog. And I appreciate seeing that more often than not because some of these other breeders, like they just because they're a guy, they're like, oh, I got a dog. Let me show them. And they put their dog up. And some of you guys really do have way better dogs.
Yes.
And you guys
Some
are
of
now
y'all dogs
having,
be raggedy as shit.
yeah.
I ain't gonna hold y'all. Stop being kennel blind. I know I say that all the time.
He going to.
God
He
damn.
going to.
God damn, y'all dogs got it. Come on, man. I've done seen some high ass rears. I done seen some no tails, all ass where I thought it was a Frenchie. Like,
It's just people don't take criticism nowadays. You tell somebody they dog not it and they think you hating on them or something like
Yeah.
that. When it's like, nah, bro, I'm just being honest. That
Being
dog ain't
honest.
it, fool.
yeah.
Hey, and a
Go
huge
back to
shout
go
out.
get back in the lab.
Get back into work, man.
Yeah,
Stop
simple
buying.
as that. We
A
all
huge-
done been there though. I
No,
done
we all.
kept dogs I done thought was for sure gonna turn out and they didn't turn
I
out.
done told y'all, I done told y'all about the first bully I ever bought. I was like, oh yeah, this motherfucker it. He was
Ooh.
big, all right.
Ooh, he was a little big, huh?
He was growing
It-
and growing.
It just
and
kept
growing.
going. It
He
was
was
like,
a cool pocket. That motherfucker turned out to be a pocket.
Exactly. 'Cause at the end of the day, we all started off somewhere. You know what I mean? We all had somebody in that corner that told you, hey, that wasn't it. You know what I mean?
I need y'all to stop lying too, because a lot of these female breeders, no, it's y'all dudes too. Y'all be in their comments like, yeah, that shit's fire. And I'm like, oh no. It's just because she's half naked that y'all saying that dog's fire.
oh shit.
That dog is
Oh
horrific.
shit.
Like, y'all, I need y'all to, and stop hyping your homeboys too. It's not just the females. Y'all
Yeah,
being your
definitely
homeboys
not just
like,
the females.
Yeah,
Kennel
that's just
blind.
it. I'm like, no, it ain't even kennel blind. It's just you being a supportive friend. But I'd rather you be an honest friend. Because I'm walking around thinking I got some nice shit until I'm arguing with someone and they be like, high ass rear. And you're like, oh shit, it do kind of have a high ass rear.
Oh my god! But actually, a huge shout out to GDL Bullies because she's actually another great example of she's a woman breeder and she's doing her shit. She's showing up to all these shows, putting in the work, and we appreciate the love and support from her. But
She's very supportive.
she's
very
really
friendly.
supportive, really friendly. We love her, but we also can't lie. She is putting in some work and showing the dogs. So gotta give her some love. And actually, our guy over there in the up top, Exotics, told us PHK showed me Batman the other day at his crib. Ooh.
Yeah, Batman looked. He's the co-own with her, right?
You got to tell us, actually.
Yeah, I believe
believe he is.
They co-own. Them together. Batman looks good.
What do you guys think about him? Come on.
My kennel partner actually told me about Batman, and when I went over to look, I was like, oh, okay.
This is
Okay, PHK. And then for those that don't know, PHK is that man. Like, I can't say the word. Y'all know I don't say the word. But that's that man. When you want that face.
Well, but you might need a.
Look, here we go.
clean
That's
chop.
that. And he didn't say it.
He that nigga. He that nigga.
And then Iguapa was like, nah, I can't do that one. Sorry, buddy. Hey,
But
no,
he's definitely, when you want that fade on your dogs, that's the man to go to.
That's the guy. That's the guy. What's his name? Is this number 2? This is the second dog named Batman, correct? Because the first dog, if I'm not mistaken, you guys should correct me. First Batman came out of imported, right?
I believe so.
Yeah, first
Yeah, I
Batman
believe so.
I knew was from imported.
I
don't know
think
if
the names just sometimes they get lost in the sauce and they get reused. But hey, whoever makes the name better. You know, whoever.
Well, that's a hard one to live up to, no? Like
It is a hard.
that's
one.
a hard one
'Cause
to live
I've
up
seen like
to.
2 different Fat Boys too.
Yes, and that starts to get confusing. I ain't gonna hold you. Like walking into the game and somebody's like Fat Boy, and I'm like, well, I look up the lineage and everything. I'm like, well, which fucking Fat Boy are you talking
It's like
about?
with
Cuz?
Bolo. Like there's Bolo
Yes.
Young
Oh
and I'm
my
like, which one
God.
are you talking about?
That shit.
Yeah, you know what? I think that's one of. If you want to talk about some of the most underrated studs that I feel like should have been a lot bigger than what they were, Bolo Young is definitely one of them. Bad News is definitely one of them. Some of these studs should have been way bigger than they were, you know. And I mean, don't get me wrong. There's still time to breed to them, but I feel like the community sometimes we get so stuck in the hype that we don't see that there was some really nice dogs that got lost.
Yes, and actually, real quick, Mr. Up Top Exotics says that he has a granddaughter off of Batman from Jason.
Oh, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy. Hey, what a guy! Just popped in.
So the
And,
name probably just
yeah.
He was like, hold on, I'm
Yeah,
looking
Brett,
at
and he
this.
said it bred to Boogie. So that sounds like
Ooh, that's a good one.
You might have to show him, bro. Come
Yeah,
on, go
you might
jump
have
on
to-
live.
You might
or-
tag the Exotic
tag
Network.
the Exotic Network
Yeah.
so we can just pop it up real quick and be like, hey, yo, let me show something. But going forward, like, what do you guys? I gotta get closer. And by the way, guys, real quick, they've been telling us, and I already upped it, but like talk P just a little bit more.
Oh, yeah.
The mic.
There we
Yeah,
go.
just
There we
a little-
go.
There we go.
My
That's what
bad,
I'm
y'all.
talking
I'm
about.
5 feet.
But hey, big shout out to Jesse. He just showed up to the live. What's up, my guy? I know we just saw you up in Vegas, and we're excited to see you guys
Jesse.
at the VIP show July 6th at Visalia. And you could correct us in the chat. But going forward, guys, what do you guys think? And I know this is a redundant question because I feel like we always ask it. And you guys correct. You guys are breeders. Fix me if needed. Correct me. What's next for these dogs? I know that right now a lot of people are like, we're pushing the exotic, we're getting to the, but can we get to a point where maybe, because every dog, like, I feel like now the exotics are getting to the point where we have to define a standard for them. Because we're trying to, like, a lot of these shows, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but maybe I have from going to so many of them, they're starting to try to make them kind of a little bit more, I don't want to say that they weren't legitimate beforehand, but a little bit more legitimate, like compared to like the AKC shows, which are like TV broadcasted shows. I think we're moving in that direction. So what do you guys feel about that?
It's for sure going into like functionality, the health of the dog. Those things is the things that people are starting to really take a care into now because people are tired of losing dogs. People are tired of going to shows and they dogs dying, and these is just from unhealthy breedings. You breeding freaky to freaky. So I feel like the game is starting to go towards starting to clean up more. A lot of bloods and a lot of looks of the dogs are starting to get a lot more cleaner. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm definitely seeing a lot more videos of functionality as well. Like, look how fast my dog is, or you got the
Yeah.
TikTok memes. Like, what is it? The fastest fuck boy. So I think we definitely bringing it back, and I think that's huge because at the end of the day, our love, or I can speak for myself on this one, the love of a bully came from a pit bull. I've seen the rope challenge now. I want to say, who was it?
Golden Child.
Golden Child. He was like holding his dog in a rope and like swinging him everywhere, and that dog was just chilling on the rope for a long time. So to see that come back, I think it's an exciting thing. And there for a while it was I have the smallest bull and I have the smallest bull. A lot of those people that were yelling out they have the smallest bulls, those dogs are gone now. They've already passed away and they never even got to hit their peak.
Right. So what do you guys think? Is there a need for the exotics to finally have a standard?
Definitely.
Because now I feel like
Definitely, because as a judge, I'm tired of judging that category, and then people getting mad, like, "Oh, there's no standard,"
Yeah,
So
so
we
it become-
definitely need a standard.
Yeah, we do, because I feel like judges definitely have it harder. And I know P, you.
So we have our own standard. Like
Yeah.
I have my own standard.
And that goes like it's hard to like compare. Like, okay, well, your standard is different to like let's say,
someone on the East
Bread
Coast.
right, yeah, bread right, or the standard over there, yeah, like our friend
Your
Angel, double muscle line
demographic,
bulls, you
I
know,
think,
like
also chooses on where or what your dog is gonna look like. You know, certain demographics look a lot different. You know, just like the Frenchies. I think this whole time we've been talking a lot about exotics, and that's because we're exotic breeders. But the Frenchies, it feels like they're heading in the right direction now too. Because I feel like for a while they were scattered. You know, with so many waves coming with the kois and the pinks and the fluffies and the they had a lot going. I feel like now they're also categorizing themselves and giving themselves a standard as well. And then
Yeah, a lot of the waves that try to come up and try to make itself relevant on the scene, became irrelevant real fast because we got so many platforms now that's gonna post your shit. Like, you feel me? Like,
Yeah.
the shit you think is
1000%.
hot, they're gonna post it, and there's gonna be people in them comments that's gonna tell you the real and they're gonna tell you the truth.
yes,
So, that's the difference between then and now. There's so many platforms that's gonna expose what you got going on. So you gotta, be moving in the right direction because they're gonna tell you, if you fucking up or not.
yeah, and actually up top in the up top exotics, sorry, in the chat actually told us something that I think agrees with you, Guapo, is the game is moving to healthier nanos. I don't know what you guys want to talk about that because I think that might healthier and like standardized is probably a good word, but not going back. I think maybe there was a little confusion. Not going back to big dogs, of course, but standardizing that look for these dogs. Not necessarily going back to the actual standard, which was, of course, the pit bull and that really big, like, well, I guess you guys could say, correct. Oh, damn, Miyagi, Mr.
Yeah.
Miyagi, the original. That would be, I guess, the standard. But what?
and then nano. I get what you're
Yeah,
saying.
We
so
want the
then-
little dogs with the big dog features.
Yeah.
Yes,
The
yes.
little
exactly. That's what
dogs
I'm
with
trying
the
to get
big
to.
heads, with the
I think that's the perfect way to
with
say
the
it.
big shoulders, with the big bone. You know what I mean? And if you're able to get that in a compact version, that's mobile, that's functional. You know what I mean? And that's when you got that real wow factor of a dog. You know what I
Then
mean?
look, there is the little sometimes is too little for me. I don't like I just produced one of the smallest females I've ever seen, and not because I produced her, but every time I look at her, I'm like, holy shit, she's freaky as hell.
She got big dog features though.
But she got big dog,
big dog
features.
features.
But the thing about that as well is I also know, and realistically, I'm not gonna get a 7 or 8 piece litter out of her, and that's
Yeah.
the thing that we have to know when we're breeding. Yes, it looks beautiful, it's great, but am I gonna get
It's patience. Do you got
Yeah.
enough patience for it? That's really be the question. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, somebody else might have a little more patience than you, or somebody else might be on a different type of scale than you. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, that's really what we going for, man. We going for that small shit that's functional with them big dog features. We don't care if
I
your
want my
dog's
dog
small.
to run through pools
Yeah.
and sprinklers and
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I ain't trying to have a dog that walks 3 blocks and is like damn near dying.
gassed up.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Now, don't get me
Damn.
wrong. We don't want the straight leg dogs and all that.
No
you know what I
11s.
mean? Like, we don't want no 11s.
Fucking
But at the end of the day, we still want that exotic look on a functional dog, though.
I think that goes for every breed, Frenchies. And you know what? The EBs have made their comeback.
EB's going crazy right
Yeah,
Yes,
the EBs
yes,
I
they
can
have.
definitely say have made their comeback.
And real quick, Up Top Exotics is leaving us. Thank you. I appreciate you joining.
We appreciate
the
you for
live.
tapping
big
in.
dog.
Hey,
Yes.
tap in.
now. Appreciate you, man.
Hey, he got some real love for you, Guapo. He said, hey, you was right on target with what you just said for the standard. And
Boy, appreciate you.
actually, a real quick question. A lot of people, and well, this is where we got it. You guys aren't gonna like me. A lot of people say that the standard came close to, if not, from Mr. Miyagi, the original. So, do you guys think that's something that that should be based off like the original standard, like when the exotics kind of popped off, which was around the same time? You guys can't. That is something that's undisputable. It was around the same time. Is that something accurate? Can we say that? Because a lot of dogs do look like, we can't lie and say that that's not the look that a lot of people were going for back then. But would that be the standard? And if so, is Giagi the standard now?
I would say Giagi. To be honest with you, I would say Giagi's probably Miyagi was that first body frame that we started from. you know, and we've came from it. Don't get it wrong. That was it. But we've came a long way since then now, and I want to say Giagi would probably be the standard.
Definitely.
There is a significance in size between the both of them, but George did that.
Yeah. Shout out
Yeah,
George.
George
Yeah.
did
George.
that.
You guys already know we got real love for our guy over there. But I mean,
Sure.
that I think it is. You know, the more I see the dogs across the board from the West Coast all the way to the East Coast and Texas, the bullies really do have a lot of either blood from George or the look of George. So I think, and this is someone that I'm putting my 2 cents out there. People need to start looking at like Giagi maybe and just be like, maybe that got to be it, because that standard, like the real question is, what do we standardize the dog to? Like, because we can't all just say, well, this is what it's supposed to look like, and then it's like 13 different type of like looking dogs.
I think it has to be an overall like body frame. It's not the particular dog itself, but the smushed in face, or a little bit of more of a muzzle, or a little bit more of the compactness, or certain bloodlines spit out dogs that are a little bit longer, and that's not to say they're less.
No, they're not. Of
but
course.
That if you got them huge prints, it's gonna come with a little bit of a higher rear. So
Yeah.
we definitely that's why I guess it's so hard to pick out a standard and wear your dog. But I guess also that's why we got the super exotic category, where the freaky exotics, or I think we just got to find what categories
Works and
everybody
what
goes
don't.
into, and then
Hey, huge shout out to Rodrigo Mesa. He just joined us in the chat. Hey, what up, man? Appreciate
what up?
you.
Yo,
Appreciate
what's the
you.
deal, big dog?
So me going. Okay, so this is me, of course, just camera guy having some fun. I feel like we got. That's tough. It really is a tough conversation to have. So I would ask you guys first. P, you go first. What would be your standard for a bully?
the features on it.
Yeah, what would you be like? How long is too like? Where is that good? Like, okay, of course we gotta have
A
that
standard. We're
dome.
talking about an actual standard.
Yeah,
I
like what
wanna
would be
say
your
the-
like when you would go out and you're looking at the dogs at like a stack off, like best bully. You're like, all right, well I'm looking for a nice sized dome, of course. The stack
have the dome.
is great. You know that the mannerism of the dog, the fronts are looking right. But I've seen a lot of these dogs where it's just like, not to name anybody, not to hate on nobody, but they're long. They got really long backs, and it's like, well, no offense, and it really is. I don't want a hot dog bully. I need a regular size bully. So what are these features that you guys are looking for that maybe should be implemented to the standard? And I'm gonna let you guys talk on that real quick as I take my little break real quick.
Oh, so you're just gonna ask a question and take off? Shit. I think. Okay, I'm gonna tell y'all what I look at when I'm in the ring judging. I look at the dome. I look at if it has a muzzle. I don't want a muzzle. I don't want it completely smushed in either, because too smushed in is unhealthy. I'm looking at the bows. I'm looking at how long the dog is. I am looking at compactness of it. I'm looking at how tall it is. I prefer less than 10 inches. 10 inches to some people might be tall. To me, that's a bull. I'm looking at tail. I want to see that full tail. I'm even looking at ear placement. Sometimes where you guys get that crop, the crop is everything. The crop is the cherry on top to the whole sundae. So if you got floppy ass ears, your dog might be the most beautiful one, but you should have got that fade. Don't. That's not to say I won't choose it, because I done chose some floppy eared dogs. I have a thing for the stacking as well. Like, I like them to kind of lean. I like the bows and that back to come down with the tail up. I have a thing for it. Dang. The bite, you don't want to see too much of an overbite, underbite. And I have a thing for the paws. I know that sounds weird, but I like a big paw. What about you, Guapo?
I feel like you for sure you for sure done hit it all on the money. When it comes to the
I'm back.
standard of you know how a dog should look at the end of the day. I look at the stance of a dog too. Is his feet straight? You know what I mean? These dogs be having easty westy feet.
Oh, hey, huge,
Legs
huge
going
conversation.
different directions. You know what I mean? That's why
Can't
one.
forget the floppy feet too. I hate
Yeah,
the. I
that's
forgot what
one
it's
thing.
called.
For sure, that's first thing I pay
I
attention
hate
to.
floppy feet.
Super high rears and stuff like that. You know, I understand. You know, when you're dealing with fronts and structure and stuff like that, you're gonna get a little bit of a high rear, but sometimes too much is crazy, especially with a long back. So I like for sure that compactness with the straight back, with the, you know what I mean, with the big dog features, bows. You know what I mean, tail. For sure. A thick rear too. You know what I mean? You gotta look at the butt. You know what I'm talking about? So, you feel me? You for sure done hit.
Ass gotta be fat.
Yeah, for
Ass
sure.
gotta be
for sure.
fat, huh? Ass
Be
gotta
with
be
a
fat.
booty.
All right, so real quick, a couple shout outs. Dripping Goat, Kennels showed up. What's up? What's good? What's loving?
But
And GDL actually popped in right back and said PHK Fade is where it's at. So
and he got like 4 different cuts, but you walk in and you know you just say I want that PHK.
I think he did rubies.
He
For
did.
sure,
He did one of
Fade.
my boys' mainline, and he will be doing super heads. And he did ballers, I believe. Too.
Yep, ballers.
Yeah, he did ballers as well. So I mean, he damn near family. We should be giving him a Christmas.
And that's
present
one.
by
I
now.
think that's one subject you should touch on right now. Ben Baller, man. I feel like we didn't really touch that topic. Like, you know, what is your plans when it comes to Ben Baller, and you know this upcoming stud that you got? Because he's crazy. I done seen him with my own eyes, so I know what you got in your hands and what you finna take off with.
I always told myself that if I were to push a stud, it would be something that I produced. But when I laid eyes on Ben Baller and I went, you know, to play balls, checking out his litter, it was that instant connection. I know that sounds crazy, but it was like love at first sight.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I like him. Then later on, you know, I got the opportunity to co-own him, and I decided, yeah, I'm going for it. He's everything that I wanted in a bull and that I would push, you know. I have big plans for him. I'm running him to all of my females. I can't push something if I'm not using them, you know. I plan to be on every stack table with him, so y'all make sure I'm gonna be standing right next to you yelling. But I'm excited. Playball and I have big plans for him. His first photo shoots are coming up. We're definitely gonna do a stud video. Definitely gonna have the one and only Mike Diego do one of his stud highlights.
Definitely.
You know, we gotta go.
Shout out Mike
all
Diego
out.
too, man.
Man, Mike Diego is family of the Exotic Network, and he just now put out he's putting out his next Level Up magazine, as well as working on his next females magazine. He had his show. We didn't talk about his show.
oh,
He
talk
had
about it.
his
Talk about it.
show. Yeah, he had congratulations.
What you guys think about it?
It was definitely crazy. We popped out with Ruby. Got a lot of good footage of Ruby. Definitely got to put her in the ring too. That was right before we bred her to Karate Body. So I feel like it was definitely a great turnout. You know
I
what I
think
mean?
anything with Mike Diego is a great vibe, though. You know, he's so
It's always
positive.
good energy.
Yeah, great
He really
positive
is.
energy. Yeah, he's just one of the people. And then his wife and his daughters. Like, I just love the whole family. in
Wavy.
general. I can't
The
do
wave
it.
maker,
The wave maker.
himself. Stop fucking with us. Stop fucking with us. The one and only.
You gotta love him.
Hey, Mike
and then
Diego's hilarious,
shout
man. I
out
love
to
Mike
Mike Diego too, as far as he did a post about his health. So I'm glad that you went and got yourself checked out, and that we have you many years to come, because I could not imagine the dog game without a Mike Diego.
Well, you guys might have to imagine one without me, because my fucking health is going down the fucking drain.
Yeah, his health is not. He just fell off some, you know.
Some bullshit. It's happening. Well, that's what happened. My goddamn
We just
health is
gonna say it was a
shit.
bike
I'm gonna
accident.
fucking retire early. It's some bullshit. It's some fucking bullshit. But yeah. I mean, hey, some real life to Mike Diego. Mike Diego's been doing a lot for the community,
shit.
and he's always putting up people. You know, he's not. He is, I think, one of the few people in the game that is
Selfless.
yes.
He just gives and gives and
Yes.
gives, and sometimes, I'm real huge on that. You gotta give people their flowers before they're gone.
Facts.
You know?
1000%.
And yeah, and he's one of those people that I feel like a lot of people don't. he just gives and gives and gives. You know, he goes and speaks to the prisons. He has his breeder's handbook.
Yeah, he in the trenches for reals.
He
In the
has his
trenches for reals.
daughters. The book with his daughters. Oh, and his daughter's now a photographer. I've been
Yes.
seeing her.
She's a
She be
full
doing her
on
thing.
photographer,
Yeah.
SBT photography. We just saw her at the Vegas show, Hella Bands. She was doing her shit. So, and she's fucking fast, bro. Like she posted the fucking pictures like that day, and I was like, yeah, fuck that.
We gotta
Like,
hire her.
yeah, I'm gonna grab your ass and say, hey, bro, just do this real quick, cause
Come over
could
real quick.
Never do that. My ass is, oh my god, I need 2 weeks minimum.
They are very, very united, and I love
Good
how he
family
always has
overall.
those matching outfits with his wife.
Hey,
Those be
you know
lit.
one thing I will say, Mike Diego is always matching with his wife. Yes,
Yeah.
matching with the family, but he knows that like he puts his wife first, like, and that's something cool to see. You know, like that's like his partner in crime is always gonna
That
be his
is
wife.
his queen.
And
That's his
that-
ace boon coon.
Goddamn right. I was just like, hey, bro, he always shows up and he's like, yeah, that's my wife, and he puts her up, and I was like, yeah, man, that's something good to see from as a whole community.
She actually got her first booking as well. She'll be along. I'm the MC to the show, Ladies Talk Bullies Walk in Atlanta, March 23rd, and she has gotten. She is a special guest there, so I am so excited because we see her at all the shows, but we never really get to see her front line and her as
Yeah.
the main attraction. So I'm so excited for her. I'm so excited to share the ring with her, and especially for such a huge event. If you guys aren't aware of it, Smoking Aces throws a show in Atlanta, and actually it's Riverdale, Georgia, and it will be March 23rd, and it is all females throwing it. Myself as the MC, we have all ladies judges. The DJ is even a lady.
That's dope.
DJ
The
lady,
DJ is even a lady.
lady
She
DJ,
has female chefs. She has all kinds
female
of
chefs. Yeah, that's gonna be some good fucking food over there. God damn me, Atlanta.
He said, God damn it.
Damn it, I want to see that show. I really get booked. God damn it.
You said
but-
that's in Riverdale, Georgia.
Yes,
Riverdale,
it is in
Georgia.
Riverdale, Georgia. I had the privilege of being in last year's as well. And Smoke has turned it up 10 times what it was last year. She is just brilliant.
Shout out Smoke.
Yeah, huge shout out to Smoke. She is so smart in her promoting, and just the quality of the show is just, I can't wait. So yeah, if you are in Atlanta, or even if you're not, come out and support the lady. If you want to see some men's two favorite things, bullies and women, come out and check us out. It's gonna be exciting, y'all.
Stop fucking with us. She ain't fucking wrong. Actually, we have another show that's coming up that I just got reminded of because we got booked at Las Vegas show. Is Logo Man out here in Adelanto, California? You know, out here in the desert. Not a lot of times that we have shows that local, and super dope to watch because it's
I
gonna
love
be at
that.
the big
It's
stadium.
like 5 minutes from our house. I
Literally,
love
right
those.
down the
Yeah,
street.
stop playing with me. That's gonna be great. I'm gonna love that. I could just walk in real quick in 20
When
minutes.
is
I'm home.
that? Do you know when it is?
He told us it's in April, I believe. I want to say April. Don't quote me on that. Do not put that anywhere in the books. Because we
I'm
still
sure
have to-
Logo Man will post it.
No, Logo Man is of course gonna post
Yeah.
it. Stop playing with me. And
He
you guys
is
already
a great
know Logo
promoter
Man.
as well.
Logo Man is crazy. He's funny, and this guy knows how to go crazy. So
That
I
was
want to see the
something
show.
we didn't talk about either. It wasn't shows, but every Friday night in Pomona, it was in Pomona, right? He was throwing like semi meet and greet. It was like a food market, and everybody. It was a kick it spot every Friday night. That was fun. Like
Definitely.
he was giving out little medals, and it was a lot of fun. I think that set a little wave for us out here in California. It wasn't really spoken about through the community, but it was so much fun. Like we went, grabbed some good ass food, got to kick it in hometown over here.
Yeah, good old tacos.
Good
you
old
know,
tacos.
We popped Ruby out that day too.
We popped out.
Definitely a good turnout.
Yeah, so him too. Logo Man puts in work out here, as far as emceeing and shows and he does tents too. I surprisingly his name is Logo Man, but a lot of people don't know that he does a lot of tents for people out here as well.
Yes. Anything? Ooh. So we got actually right around the corner this coming month, March. Our guy from the East Coast, the mad scientist himself, Double Muscle Line Bulls.
Hey,
Angel.
the homie.
The homie, you guys already
Shout out
know.
Angel,
Hey,
man.
our guy is
Man.
throwing the number three course. And if you guys haven't signed up, if you guys haven't even seen it, if you guys haven't heard of it, you guys are under a rock. You guys have to check it out. Any breeder from the most beginner to the most advanced will learn something from this course. It's in New Jersey with a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. When I tell you beautiful, it is beautiful and wonderful. Outlook to New York City. The skyline is crazy. We loved it last year. We're going to love it this year. And the seats are damn near gone. So if you guys are going to do anything and check it out, I would suggest you guys tap in now because these seats are disappearing left and right. So check them out.
And that's definitely huge. If you're really thinking about it, like you get to travel, you meeting people from all over the world, and then you getting information about this business that you running. At the end of the day, you know, these are investments that you're making. People are spending $5, $10, $15, $20,000 for dogs and don't know how to properly take care of these dogs. These courses that Double Muscle Line Bull has are very important to the first-time breeders, even the breeders that's been doing this for a while, but you still ain't really picked up a lot of things on a reproductive side. This course is for you, most definitely.
And I can honestly say that's something we didn't talk about of things that happened in 2023. We all got a chance to be a part of his class here in Ontario, California. Guapo and I we got to be students.
We had so much fun.
We got to
Listen
be
from the
students.
students themselves. They've seen it. They've sat through it, and it was an amazing course, wasn't it? Come on, talk about it.
Yes, let's talk about it.
We did PGs. We pulled dogs, AIs. And mind you, these are things that you're going to spend thousands of dollars on if you're breeding dogs. PGs, AIs, some females, medicines, the proper medicines to give your dog or your puppy when they sick, how to save fading puppies and things of that nature. These are things that's going to save you thousands of dollars.
To be specific, real quick, just a disclaimer. These are suggestions on what you should give your dog on medicine. Just to be
yes.
clear.
No.
These aren't-
What it was is that he
These are
gave
suggestions.
not even suggestions. It was more so in depth, telling you like what each medicine is for and how it's helping your dog when the vet gives these medicines to you. Is what it was.
And he drops a lot of gems because a lot of these things are things that vets, and by the way, I don't know if any of you, I mean, I know people here know in the studio, but a lot of people out there on the internet don't know, is the mad scientist himself is not just a mad scientist. This dude has been vet certified, like several vets,
Definitely.
not just one, not two, not three, like a lot.
He's
got
man,
certificates
oh my God.
through
So,
the roof.
We know Angel personally, and we had the privilege of having dinner with him the day before the Breeders' Hat class.
Ooh.
Have y'all had the chance to look at his med book, his vet med book? He legit has like at least 300 sticky notes in there. So
Crazy.
he reads these and really like, and then him too. That's another person that needs their flowers. He puts out so much free knowledge, like so much free knowledge.
There have been times he done helped me. I done went to YouTube how to do certain stuff, and he popped. And mind you, this is before I actually met him too. So it really be, you know, I always give him his flowers anytime I see him and stuff. You know what I mean? But for sure, look him up on YouTube. He's giving endless game on there when it comes to puppies, adults, medicines, and things of that nature. Go to his YouTube. You'll learn a lot. I promise.
I gotta give it to his wife too. We was talking about the wives.
Oh, yeah, she
Sandra,
put that work in.
yeah,
Yeah,
Sandra be right
Son-
there
yeah,
holding
yeah,
balls,
1000%.
holding tails. She be
Whole,
doing the
whole
whole
bunch
work.
of boxes stacked up in the corner. She
Yes.
doing shipments and stuff. And
Yes, she puts in work. When y'all want to see, she got the headphones. She the cameraman too. She's everything you can possibly think of.
Hey,
So
when you think of supportive spouse, she is that times 10.
Yeah.
1,000%. We've seen it a lot since we do the
I
production.
still need to get that sweet potato pie off her
Oh, you've lost that, bro. I'm sorry. I ain't promising nobody nothing. She got that famous shit, and I'll fuck it up every time. Hey,
too. She
you got
sells it too, y'all. So
Yo, she throws
follow
it down
her.
in the
You
kitchen.
know,
But she is 1,000% the like
backbone.
backbone of like helping that guy be that guy. Like when they say a man is only as strong as the woman behind him, that is 1,000% true with them. They are a I died right
Oh
there.
no, yes, está
A
muriendo.
power couple.
Power couple.
Definitely a power couple.
Power couple, and in the dog game, that's rare to see. But it is crazy to see that it is a crazy power couple in there.
Oh,
We got one in the mist right in front of us.
Well, I wasn't gonna talk about it, but we actually got booked for Rise of the Bullies for couples stack off. So we're gonna be able to judge you guys.
Hey, real quick.
Bring them bulls out, man.
Hey, I've seen a lot of random categories show up lately this year.
I have to.
Yeah.
Man, these shows are already long as it is. Stop putting. I'm sorry. This is.
Please.
Oh my
man.
God!
Stop putting
please
random
stop.
shit at the end of it, bro.
Yeah.
Come on, help me out. I'm trying to see
Please
some
stop.
good dogs, not some bullshit.
I
Come on,
done
I'm
heard
here to see some hot dogs, not this
crazy
shit.
ass categories.
God damn it.
I done yelled out some crazy ass categories being an MC. I'm like, yeah, dog with the biggest head back. What is
I was
that?
like, what
Come
the
on,
fuck
best
is this going
out of
on,
town
bro?
stud.
They're
Best
damn near
out of
giving
town
out,
stud on deck. Like what?
participation
Out of
trophies.
town? We all out of town. You mean out of the state? Like I need y'all. I need some clarification on these.
Yeah, they definitely got to get better with these classes, man. Because at the end of the day, you know, we at shows for 8 hours at a time sometimes, and you know, we want to go home.
It's a real job. I don't know if y'all fucking noticed, but last like fucking 4 shows, I had one arm. This is some bullshit. I was like, what the fuck is this category?
Man.
Fucking daughter, father. I was like, there's 2 fucking father and daughter situation in this whole building. You telling me you guys gonna make a whole category for? I was like, God
Toe
damn
to
it!
toe.
Stop fucking with me. I want to see some hot
I done
dogs.
been in the ring where they're like, yeah, best Merle, and then I'll see like 2 dogs that are not Merle at all, and they're like, it's cryptic. It was in the ear, but I cut it off.
Fuck out of here! Some bullshit. I was like, come on, bro.
I'm not gonna play with y'all.
It's already a long day. At the end of the day, I want to see something good, not fucking this weird shit in the side. And they're giving participation trophies because the trophies they made too many. No, please just keep it to the standard good shit that everybody wants to see. Because at the end of the
Sometimes,
show,
I think like as far as like the father-daughter one, yeah, there's probably only 2 in there, but I think it is fun too because sometimes the kids to do something with your children is just fun.
no, it is. But
And it brings back the family part of it because a lot of these shows have lost that.
of
Yeah,
yes,
the,
but
the
you gotta,
family portion of it. Like I done been to fights. No, it was a fight. I done been to shows where it's a full blown fight. I don't know whether I should stack my dog or take off my earrings and throw blows too. So
yeah, but like you guys gotta be more creative about this. Like throw them in the middle, throw them somewhere. Because at the end of the show, I'm like, you guys already know how it goes. Like it's at the end of the show. Like everybody's trying to walk out of there, run out of there, get their trophies, and get the fuck out.
I was at a show in the Ontario Convention Center. I can't remember who threw it. I want to say it was Sandlot. That they had 2 different rings going on. One for Frenchies, one for bullies,
Which
and then
is smart.
yeah, and then the Frenchies converted over into all the junior handlers classes. So I think that was pretty smart too because it flew by, and I want to say the whole show was over by 5 p.m. Everybody was just kind of standing around chopping
And
it
you
up.
don't have confusion either, too. And then one thing these shows be doing, what I don't really like, they go from best blue EB to best lilac bully. Like, no, do all the EB courses, then do all the bullies, then or however you gonna do it. But all that mixing and matching, and
And
you
then
don't
some
know,
of
you
these
don't, you got
best in
people that
show-
don't know when they finna be up deck. You know,
Yeah.
next.
You're right about that because then some of the best in shows are given to dogs that would have never been best in show. It's just people got tired at the end of the
Yeah,
show
and
and
just
went
left.
home. Yeah,
because they don't know
now
when their
Best in Show
categories
done-
come in.
Done and went home 3 hours ago, and now we stuck with fucking Lucy Longlegs and shit getting best in show.
Hey, and real quick too. Not real quick. This is fucking dragged out one. Fuck the shit. Real shit. Breeders, stop booking the biggest fucking venue you could find. Get the venue that's appropriate for the show you're trying to throw. Not only is it a disservice to yourself and the fans and the breeders themselves that are showing up, because you guys are throwing great shows, but you guys are sometimes throwing it in the wrong location where it makes it look like it's a tiny ass show. But if you guys would have grabbed a quarter of the size, it would have looked right.
I think what happened with that is the shows were so big last year, and it really was booking. But 2023 shows really took a hit. A lot of the shows that I went to that I was really excited for, that had been huge 2022, 2023, they were crickets. I can honestly say
What the fuck do crickets sound like?
it's like that.
Cricket.
Whatever that sound you just made.
How quiet we got. That's what it was. But I think the shows. There's just so many fucking shows that we're realistically not coming to all of them no more. I'm not. I used to be at shows every single weekend. Sometimes, I mean, the first weekend we hung out 3 shows in one weekend.
Oh,
and
fuck that.
and it's and now it's to the point where it's like, okay, yeah, I'm neglecting my kid. Like, let me stay at home.
Yeah.
I'm neglecting my kid. I gotta kind of take him. I gotta take him to
Like,
Disney.
hold
or
on,
some
I gotta
shit.
cook
Come
him dinner
on.
now,
Damn.
so-
Yeah.
But it's true. Like, a lot of the venues are ridiculously big, or some of you guys are throwing like 5-6 shows a year. We're 16 you. Like, that's just point blank period. We're tired of being in the hood. I'm tired of going to my car and getting whistled at and not knowing if I gotta run with my dog.
Mace out, something.
I'm tired of being in Dairy Queen parking lots. Like,
Oh my
I'm tired
God.
of, it's just, you guys, come on, do better. Really, do better.
But also, like these, I feel like plan the shows better. Get the shit like coordinated.
It's a money thing now.
Yeah, I'm like
cut the shows down and
cut the
put
shows-
more time into it. Put more
And that's why
money
June
into
does
it.
that one, and even George took off this year. But
And what June say he spent on shows? Like nothing less than like
I want
80,000.
to say he said 80,000.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to ask that question to George as well. How much has he spent for every Bully Expo that he's thrown?
And mind you, that's
Fuck
one
outta here,
show
I
a
don't even get
year.
that
That ain't 5 shows. You throw one big show or maybe 2 big shows a
He
year.
said he's doing one show now and one meet and greet.
Okay, yeah, that's smart.
June?
Yeah. He
Smart.
just
That's how
said
you
it the
get
other
all
day.
the big dogs to pop out.
Like, I feel like this year they definitely like, if nobody's listening, listen now. Cut back. This year y'all need to like refocus and get these shows right, because the last 2 2021, 2022, and a little bit of 2023, like you guys were seeing the shows go crazy and everything was going great, but now people are like, a lot of pups, like a lot of people are actually breeding. They got a lot of pups down, and it's kind of hard. I'm not saying cut back on all the shows, but cut back on you trying to make
Quality
the next,
over quantity.
Yeah, like you trying
Yeah.
to make the next big Bully Expo. No, like make your shit look right, make it look great, and
Take your time too.
Take
'cause
your
I'm
time.
sick of seeing these people where they're like special guests, and I'm like, who the fuck is that?
And there's 7 different fucking special guests that are like nobodies. No offense, there's
No,
nobodies.
it's your homegirl's cousin, sister's baby brother that I've never met in my life.
I'm like, what production this motherfucker got?
I have never seen them. Some of the judges too. I feel like now it's popularity. Now, you're just choosing somebody that got a lot of followers, when in reality, they're judging a category that they don't even fit. They don't even have dogs that fit that damn category. But here they are. You want me to let you judge my dog, and my dog is 10 times better than your dog? How that work? So I just.
That's rough. P, you just saying that to me.
Drop the bomb.
Goddamn rough. Shit, P. Goddamn.
Still got the buttons?
Hey, where's the bomb? Come on, you got him over there. Come on, hit something.
Let me see. Hold on. Let me see. Oh!
Shots fired!
You gonna put a name on it? No. But yeah, there we go. See, there's all our buttons. You guys, I missed them. We got
P,
the-
they've been in front of you this entire time.
I-
Stop fucking with me.
Bruh. Stop the cap.
But yeah, it's definitely. I think that put a little more time into it. Stop picking these random MCs too. Okay, ¿cuál? Is it one?
Shut the fuck
I hate you. That was our favorite.
I
But
think
the
that has to be
MCs
the MVP of like 2022. I fucking love that sound.
Yeah, that was definitely our way of telling each other to shut up. But the MCs, a lot of the locations too. You guys got us fucking damn near off-roading, and I got a little car, y'all, with rims. I can't go through dirt to get to you, But I'm excited for this year. I'm excited for 2024. I feel like we're finally in a stage that we have now gotten rid of the pandemic breeders for the most part. I feel like the stud fees are now at reasonable prices as well, because for a while we were looking at $15,000 stud fees in the Frenchie game.
We're
How do
starting
you
to see
feel about
them.
that?
We're starting to see them big sales again too.
Mhm.
That's you know, that's the blessing too. You know, when you start to see them $200,000 sales and $300,000 sales, that's what keep damn near the whole congregation motivated. You know what I'm saying? Because they believe they can do the same thing. That's what keep us with that drive and keep people with that drive. You got young people that's getting in the game young, 22, 21, 23. You know, so when they see dogs getting sold for 300,000, that make them wake up a little earlier to go clean them kennels and you know what I mean and plan out their breeding is a little more precise now.
I'm glad to see that too because you and I recently ran into a breeder and this breeder did not breed anymore. I ran into them alone after you and I didn't question them, but it was more so like, hey, why don't I see you no more? And they basically told me that not mine, but their dogs were too structured and beautiful to let the crash of the market crash to be selling them for $2,000-$3,000. And it's true. Some of us put our whole life savings into doing this, and then to turn around and to have to sell a dog for $1,500 is a slap in the face. That's not even a fucking rent bill for us. That barely even covers the breeding. Doesn't cover the stud fee, the C-section, doesn't cover any of that. So I'm glad to see that now we're at a point where everything is taking a turn and coming back up for us, and the real breeders have remained. Some of y'all are hanging on by a thread, but I won't see you by summer. Look, why'd you teach him to use the buttons? He gonna try to take it home with us now.
Oh my god! And a real quick shout out, Spectrum Bullies says that they got a show going on June 29th, venue with Bart Anger.
Where's it at?
He says it is with June Williams, actually. Littlefoot Judging.
Okay.
June Williams and Littlefoot Judging. Okay. Plenty of working dogs coming out, all at New York.
Oh,
New York.
so we were just talking about New York.
New York. I don't know how to say the city. I'm sorry. I'm kind of stupid. New York, and it's going down in the Summer Jam. It's called Summer Jam? Yeah. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Don't mind him.
But, hey, thank you guys for popping in. We're going to close.
Dope. Littlefoot, too, he's so animated. And,
He really is.
he's a great hype man for...
He really
to be a judge or more so an MC, I would say. He's a great hype man. He be having us cracking up laughing on live. His lives are always lit.
For sure. He's definitely a character.
Were you on the one where they played a prank on him?
Oh,
yeah. Where they prank called him. You gotta love the bully community.
Yeah, definitely.
You really do. But there's a lot of shows. One we forgot, the EB SmackDown. The EB SmackDown is also coming up. There's actually I think that's it. There's a lot of them coming up, but I'm excited.
Got,
yeah.
Golden Line and them show on the
August.
April or August.
No, August.
Yeah, August.
Yeah, because we were excited to pop Ruby back
And
out.
Pomona at the Pomona Fairplex.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a big one.
I'm not gonna lie. I know a lot of y'all were sad, but I'm so glad that got pushed back because I wasn't gonna be able to attend that due to being in Atlanta. So I'm glad that one got pushed back. August 3rd, I want to say.
Yes.
Yes.
But actually not real quick, just because it is getting a little late, we're going to close this squad talk
Yes.
up. We appreciate everybody that joined in, tapped in on the live.
Shout out everybody for
Shout
watching.
out to everybody. We really do appreciate you guys. This is the reason why he's learning the buttons, man. We really do appreciate you guys. This is the reason why we do it. And we
Yes.
keep going. You guys do your thing, right there. P, Guapo.
Y'all know what it is. It wouldn't be no Exotic Network without you guys. We appreciate you guys and all the love and support that you've shown us throughout the years, as well as me personally. And let's get it back, y'all. Let's get these squads
Get it back
on.
lit, man.
Who y'all want to see us interview? Who we want to see us interview at the shows? So y'all tap in.
Yeah, y'all definitely tap in with you guys' input, man. Your DMs matter. People that y'all want to see, topics y'all want to see us talk about. Don't feel free to let us know. You know what I mean? But we got a lot more content coming. We got a lot more squad talks coming. Shout out to Exotic Network, man, for always being on top of the scene and always putting in that work.
Best
man. We're talking
cameraman
about
in the
quality,
world.
the best quality in the game here at the Exotic Network.
Yeah, it wouldn't be the Exotic Network without Wilson and Anthony.
Yes,
Y'all
sir.
see them at every freaking show with their cameras out. Like I'm blessed and I'm happy to be a part of this team. So y'all stay tuned. We got a lot coming for this year.
Appreciate y'all for watching and stay tuned, man.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. And as always, we appreciate you guys from the Exotic Network. We're going to be doing a lot this year. You guys are going to see a lot more. And it's just the beginning. It's barely February 9th, and we still got a whole lot. We got like, I can't even name.
10
the
months, man. We
got
got
a
a
lot of
couple
projects.
bombs to drop the next few months. Y'all
Don't even know.
y'all don't even know.
We appreciate you guys for joining in on us tonight, and we can't wait to show you guys out again on the next Squad Talk.
All right, y'all.
Peace out.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.